You voted and we listened. It's a head-to-head competition between the Lexor FL and the Travato 59K. Who will have the fairy tale ending they deserve? Hi everyone, I'm Neil Balthaser and welcome to Ultra Mobility, the channel where you vote on the campervan reviews and comparisons that you want to see. If you're new to the channel, head on over to my community tab and cast your vote. I release a new review or comparison video every week. From the outside, both these vans are nearly identical. They're both built on the Ram Promaster 3500 gas chassis that features a 6-speed automatic transmission and a 3.6-liter V6 Pentastar engine packing 283 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. Both are 21 feet in length. Both are around 7 feet wide and 9 feet 4 inches in height. The 59K has more cargo carrying capacity at 1,921 pounds compared to the FL's 1,400 pounds. As far as price, as reviewed, the 59K was $112,000 and the FL was $110,000. So really similar from a chassis and pricing standpoint, but that's where the similarity ends. Let's head inside and see which one of these two camper vans delivers the goods. Starting off with the Travato's lounge, we see right away that the Travato has made a bold move. This isn't your typical rear sofa bed configuration. This lounge is a mid-van and features not one, but two enormous sideways facing bench seats. Seriously, these are big bench seats. Each of them can seat at least 4 people. 8 people can sit in this lounge. Not only that, but both sides of the van are wide open front to back, and that gives the 59K a very open and airy feeling. Up front on the passenger side by the entryway door is a 24-inch LCD TV. Not the best place for viewing, but not terrible either. Okay, we've got more than enough seating and a big table, so this lounge is off to a good start. But a great lounge is all about comfort, and this is where the 59K gets into some trouble. Notice how deep those benches are. Now, I'm 5'10", and my back wasn't touching the backrests. Not only that, my feet were barely touching the ground when seated. That's a bad design, 59K. Clearly, those bench seats were designed first as beds, with lounge comfort coming second. Let's hope they tear it up as a bed. Here we are in the FL's lounge. This is your traditional rear sofa bed configuration, and everyone in North America uses it because it works so well. You're not going to get 8 people back here like you can in the 59K. But the 4 people you can get back here are going to be much more comfortable. They're going to be sitting on proper lounge furniture like a sofa or an ottoman. Their backs are going to be supported and their feet aren't going to be dangling. Basic stuff that needs to be done right if you want to have a great lounge. There's a 24-inch LCD TV sensibly placed where everyone can see it, and you have the added benefit that you can swing those rear doors all the way open and let the party going on outside in. There's no doubt this is a superior lounge, but the Lexor has a surprise for the 59K. It also has a front lounge. This is one of my favorite features about this van. Move that pedestal table up to the front, swivel around those cab seats, and you've got a nice second lounge. Not only that, there's a convenient workstation on the driver's side, complete with AC and USB outlets. It's like you have 2 separate living areas in a 21-foot van. The 59K is looking a little wobbly, but before we head into the galleys, let's take a look at some standout features and see if the 59K can shake it off. First off, you can see that many of the options on the Travato are less expensive than on the Lexor. Also, there are some options that aren't even available on the Lexor, including ducted heating. But one of the biggest standout features of the 59K is the fact that most, if not all, of the water lines are plumbed internally, as is its freshwater tank. Plus, you can opt for heating pads on the external tanks, so that means the 59K is much more winter ready than the Lexor. That's a huge plus, and I think it helps to make up for that ill-conceived lounge. It's time to move into the galleys and also talk about electrical systems. The 59K's kitchen is okay. It's not going to win any awards, but there's no major problems with it either. There is limited storage under the counter because both the microwave and refrigerator are there. The microwave is convection, and the refrigerator, while small at 3.1 cubic feet, is a compressor refrigerator. There's a small wooden pull-out counter extension that I found kind of flimsy. There's two good-sized overhead cabinets which help to make up for the lack of cupboard space below. So I'd say altogether there's adequate storage. I like the high-neck residential faucet, and the sink comes with some accessories that you're going to need, like a dish drying rack. Let's take a look at electrical systems. It's not pretty for the 59K. Keep in mind, this is a 2018 model that I'm reviewing. For 2019, some of these things have improved. First off, you've got lead-acid batteries. If you want lithium, you're going to have to cough up something in the range of $30,000 to upgrade to the KL. A huge minus is that there's no inverter on the 2018 model. On the 2019 model, there is a 1,000 watt inverter. Just like the Lexor, there's a 2.8 kilowatt gas generator. And that's nice because it takes fuel off your main tank and not propane. Finally, 100 watts of solar is optional on the 2018 model year. For the 2019 model, 200 watts is standard. So at least from an electrical system standpoint, on this 2018 model that I reviewed, the 59K's electrical system is really lacking as compared against the Lexor. Let's head into the Lexor's galley. It's an okay galley. There are no counter extensions, so what you see is what you've got to work with. That's a convection microwave underneath the counter. You've got a lot of cabinet space above, and because there's no refrigerator below the counter, you've got even more space below. I like the high-neck residential faucet, and across the aisle is the much larger 3-way 5 cubic foot refrigerator. I want to point out that the Lexor has multiplex wiring, which allows for color touchscreen panels to consolidate most of your controls. And because the Lexor has lithium batteries and a nice 2,000 watt inverter, you can run your microwave off batteries without needing to start your generator. And that's just a poke in the eye for the 59K. It's the final round, and we're talking bedrooms and bathrooms, starting with the 59K. The 59K optimized its lounge/bedroom configuration in favor of the bedroom, and the lounge suffered because of it. Does it make up for it with a better bedroom? Kind of. You have two good-sized twin beds. If you're 6.5 feet tall, you're going to love the bed along the passenger's side because it's 80 inches in length. That's a win. The driver's side twin is slightly smaller, but still a good length at 74 inches. Additionally, each of the twin beds has this really cool chaise lounge feature where you can prop up the backs to lay and watch TV. It's very cool. Finally, this bed system is flexible. You can fill in the middle and create one full-sized bed at 54 by 76 inches. As far as comfort, Winnebago uses memory foam for the mattress, although they don't use as much as Pleasure-way does on the Lexor. But they do have the Froli spring system as added support under each mattress. So as a bedroom goes, this one's pretty good. Let's take a quick look at the bathroom and also talk about tank sizes. This is an enormous bathroom for a 21-foot van. It's located at the rear of the van, and I like that because if you've got kids or grandkids or dog who have just been at the beach, you can let them in from the back and rinse them off before stepping into the van. And look how much room there is in here. You could even stand up to shower if you wanted. There's a fold-down sink, which I like because when you don't need it, it's out of the way. Across from the toilet is a wall of storage. I've not seen more storage in any Class B bathroom. As far as tank sizes go, the Lexor has larger fresh and gray water tanks, but they both have good tank sizes, so I'm not complaining. So the 59K has stepped up its game in this final round. Can the Lexor bring it? Let's find out. Here we are in the FL's bedroom. Interestingly, other than it being located at the back of the van, the bedrooms are similar. When you lower the sofa, it converts to a set of twin beds, just like the 59K. Each of the twin beds is 4 inches narrower than on the 59K. But the driver's side twin is 2 inches longer, while the passenger side is 4 inches shorter. Like the 59K, you can fill in the middle section and you get a larger 73 by 76 inch bed. As far as bed comfort, the Lexor's is pretty comfortable. Pleasure-way uses a thicker layer of memory foam in the sofa, as well as the ottomans. Also, because the sofa electrically reclines, you can partially recline it to a chaise position, just like the 59K. So as a bedroom goes, I think the Lexor holds its own against the 59K. Let's head into the bathroom and see how the Lexor fares. The bathroom isn't bad. It's not as large as the 59Ks, but it has a more residential feel with the Corian counter, stainless steel sink, towel holder, and a large window. There's also some storage under the sink, but nothing near what the 59K offers. Also, there's no exterior entry into this bathroom, meaning you're going to have to use the exterior shower if you've gotten dirty at the beach and need to rinse off. It's not quite the knockout blow that the 59K was hoping for, but it gets some points with its superior bathroom. So where have we landed with this head-to-head competition? I think it's pretty clear that the Lexor FL wins this match. The 59K's main attraction is its bedroom. It sacrificed its lounge to create a better bedroom. But in the end, that bedroom doesn't really give you anything over the Lexor's. The bathroom in the 59K is great, but again, the Lexor's is good enough. But when it comes to lounges, the FL has a superb lounge and a second front lounge with the 59K can't match. But the real knockout blow is the Lexor's 5-year warranty compared to the Travato's 1. The Lexor is a more functional and balanced camper van that gives you a superior warranty and manages to do it all for less money. The Travato just needs to stay down for the count. It's a tragic ending for the Travato, but only in this head-to-head comparison. If you want to see more comparisons, just click the playlist to the left. And if you want to cast your vote for an upcoming comparison, subscribe and start voting in our polls.